This is the final application of the value rule. The exact process for ensuring your first investment of attention is justified, measured, and only given to a woman who has earned it. The 10-step qualified approach. From observation to investment. Phase 1. The earned opening. Steps 1 to 3. The goal of this phase is to make a minimal, calculated investment and immediately test for reciprocation. Step 1. Get her attention. Hi, how are you? The principle. Minimal investment, maximum decisiveness. The execution. Your opener must be simple, direct, and delivered with confidence, a core component of charisma. Do not use an overly clever or rehearsed line, as this signals insincerity. A direct, simple greeting, "Hi, how are you?" is the highest value opener because it shows you are comfortable, present, and rely on your inherent confidence, not a script. You are initiating contact, but the real effort starts in step 2. Step 2. Use her qualifications as a compliment. The principle, attention is earned, rewarding the effort. The execution. This step is the direct result of your internal evaluation. Chapter 4. If you decided to approach her, she earned it with her fitness, fashion sense, or walk. Your compliment must reflect this observation. Example. Has anyone ever told you that you have a nice fashion sense? I love how you mix those colors. Why it works. You are complimenting her choice and effort, not just her genetics. This signals to her that you are an observant, high-value man who is giving his attention for a specific, justified reason. It is the tactical reward for the self-respect she displayed in her appearance. Step 3. Wait for her response, the immediate reciprocity test. The principle, investment must be reciprocal, cooperation and respect. The execution, after the compliment, shut up. Wait for her to respond and contribute. Do not try to fill the silence with another question or a joke. This silence is the first, immediate test of her cooperation. Signs, she passes, earned attention. She smiles, maintains solid eye contact, and gives an engaged answer, e.g., she explains where she got the shirt or compliments you back. She is investing energy back into the interaction. Signs, she fails, unearned attention. She avoids eye contact, gives a one-word answer, thanks, and immediately returns to her phone. The walkaway. If she fails, you respectfully end the conversation. It was nice meeting you. Have a great day. Your time is valuable, and you are not willing to chase someone who is unwilling to meet the minimal standard of cooperation and basic respect. Phase 2. The core qualification, steps 4 to 6. The goal of this phase is to qualify her on major life components, availability, emotional maturity, and her relationship values. Step 4, check relationship status and maintain integrity. The principle, unbreakable values, integrity and respect. The execution. After she has passed the reciprocity test, you check her availability directly. Assuming abundance is key, your boyfriend is a lucky guy. This is a confident way to ask without sounding needy or fearful. If she confirms, "It was nice meeting you. Have a good day," end the interaction immediately and genuinely. This action is a powerful demonstration of integrity. You respect the boundary, you don't waste time, and you prove your unbreakable value that you will not pursue someone who is already committed. If she denies, you proceed to the next critical question. Step 5. Ask about her relationship values and emotional state. The principal qualification on emotional maturity, compatibility check. The execution. This is a deep dive question. Why are you not currently dating someone, and how do you feel about not having one? The evaluation. Her answer is a window into her past relationship patterns and her emotional state. Does she blame all her exes? Low cooperation. Does she sound bitter, low friendly charisma? Or does she talk about enjoying her time alone and focusing on her goals, high self-respect, fitness? Her answer is a crucial compatibility check before you invest further. Step 6. Acknowledge her response. I understand you. The principle, charisma, active listening and validation. The execution. After her detailed answer, your response must be simple and non-judgmental. I understand you. This proves you listened, charisma, and that you're an emotionally intelligent man capable of receiving vulnerable information. You validate her feelings without committing to her problems. This builds a quick, genuine connection and prepares the way for the final test. Phase 3, the final standard and exchange, steps 7 to 10. The goal of this phase is to test for partnership compatibility, reward the effort, and measure her attraction level before you walk away. Step 7, ask the final qualification question, the principle, testing for future reciprocity, unbreakable values and cooperation. The execution. Before you ask for the number, your last biggest investment, you ask one more strategic question that matters to your future life. I want to get your number, but I just have one more question. Do you send thoughtful messages throughout the day to the person you're seeing just to say you're thinking of them? Udil, the evaluation. This question tests her willingness to put in effort and thought outside of scheduled dates. It checks for cooperation and communication. A woman who says no or calls it needy is signaling she will be a low-effort communicator, violating your need for reciprocal investment. Step 8, reward and exchange. What's your number? The principle, rewarding earned attention. The execution, if she answers yes, she has high communication standards, you reward her positive answer with praise and the exchange. I love it when someone checks on me. What's your number? You praise the behavior you want, reinforcing that she has earned your attention. You reward the successful passing of your final qualification test by initiating the number exchange, the next level of investment. Step 9, confirmation call text, the principle, competence and decisiveness. The execution, call or text her, right then and there before you leave. This serves two purposes. It confirms the number is real, avoiding wasted future effort, and it displays decisiveness and competence. You are a man who acts immediately and efficiently. Step 10, the final gauge, the long exit. The principle, measuring initial attraction, physical comfort. The execution, end the conversation with a long, warm hug or a prolonged, comfortable handshake. The measurement, this is a non-verbal gauge of her initial attraction. Does she lean in and linger? Does her body language feel warm and receptive? Her level of comfort with this final physical touch is the clearest measure of her initial attraction level. The exit. You exit immediately after this touch. Leave on a high note, preserving the mystery and ensuring the last thing she experiences is your strong, confident presence. You walk away having gained her number and a final clear reading of her initial desire.